Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back for the first Supers race of the Croft season opener. Thanks to John the Greek for his ebullient, there's a word, first commentary on the stock race. John, of course, out on number 3, and they're following the pace car out. Come on, Harry. Oh, thank goodness for that. I was worried, Harry, after deciding yesterday to hell with racing in that rain. I was struggling in the holding pen to get it running there. That's 2 Hornets out in Group 5. 80 just going away from us on the green Hornet bike. 80's sprinting colours are green. 80 runs green like scooters. And as such, one wondered if we'd minded if he did his scooter in the team scheme, but in green. And no, it looks lovely. And 80, of course, going well. I mean, this will be his first full season. Did a few races last year. Decided he liked corners and has joined us full time, which is lovely. Lovely fella. Ex-services. Certainly heard some stories about life inside a tank from him. The weather cold, about 11 degrees, although there's a wind and it feels a lot less. I'm wearing about 3 jackets over my leathers. The track is now mostly dry. The Jim Clark S's across the back, in between the trees, are damp, or at least were on our last race. Probably had a bit more of a chance to dry, but essentially the section of track we're looking at is totally dry, as are any of the other more open areas. But it's cold, so tyres will take a little while to come up to temperature. Apart from Graham Tatton, who uses tyre warmers, so and they haven't spent a long time in holding bay, so I guess he's still fairly warm. Okay, they're on the warm-up lap. Mikey Bonnet, who really didn't enjoy the rain yesterday, even though I said that he'd seemed to find some mojo in the wet. He lost it yesterday. He's leading us through. Graham Tatton, Steve Wright, John Woods on the red auto. Again, say warm-up lap, so nothing to play for here. Just get the tyres up to temp. Have a look at the track as you go round. I can still see a couple of damp patches here, but they're not really worth worrying about. On the production with the Ben Reddings out, John Holt, Gary Smythe, Shane I think is on production. I don't know if I got that right. Oh, look as he comes past his background. Essentially, if you look at the background colour of the bikes, the ones that have got a red background are full-fledged Group 6 super scooters, allowed up to 260cc. Most about 250 is the most they go. 260s just sort of allow overbores and things back in the day when we weren't using Nicosil aluminium cylinders. And then the Group 5 bikes, the 2 that are out there, have got a green background, both of them with white numbers. But if you see any with the white background or the blue background, they are stock machines, just as they out, as I was talking about yesterday. Stock machines out for a little bit of extra track time. Vastly underpowered compared to the supers, and on a circuit such as this, the start-finish straight, from my dashboard I'm achieving 92 mile an hour down here, and then you've got the away straight and then through the Jim Clark S's, which although they are S's in name, you can take them flat out when it's properly dry. It's nearly flat out now. So that allows these super scooters to really stretch their legs. So, yeah, although you've got to listen to me waffle and nothing to look at for the first couple of laps, then the field does stretch out and we can keep seeing scooters come past. I'm aware that on a phone this isn't quite as good as it could be. It's a little bit small and you're better off being here. And Our next race is Lyddon in 3 weeks' time, so perhaps the southern contingent could wobble down and have a watch. Lyddon's a lovely circuit to view at because you can see the entire thing from the grandstands, which is lovely, and they're away. Looks like a good start from Mikey. God-awful start from John the Greek. No, he's second. I'm sorry, John. So he's up Mikey's chuff. Graham Tatton, Steve Wright. John Woods, good start. Drew Duncan right up behind him. 80 Hogs, nice start there, mate. He's well midfield at the moment. Ben Redding's just going past him. Ben's found some mojo today. He wasn't feeling it yesterday, but that's good. 80's dropped back quite a way there and has been overhauled in by Harry Smith as they head away from us. There's a 90-degree right-hander at the bottom there, slightly off camber. Can be a little bit scary, can take a while to dry out. And the track seems to close up on you as you come out of it. It doesn't, but it feels that way. And then through they go into the Jim Clark S's. And we'll just have a little watch and see if I can see any of them come out from behind the trees and the mound of earth. Yep, there they are. Okay, we've got John the Greek in front with Mikey Bonnet behind. John taking a wide line through Sunny and then back in towards the complex. Looks like he's dropped Graham Tatton. The pair of them have dropped Graham Tatton and Steve Wright from DSC off. Graham, of course, having a god-awful first stock race where he had, according to Darren Scott, the team principal at DSC, and all-round lovely fellow. They'd had a problem with the cush drive on the Lambretta coming loose and allowing no drive to get to the gearbox as soon as he got into the power. Yep, John the Greek's just appeared first out of the hairpin. Mikey, though, not letting go, definitely. John the other day it was opening up. Right, Mikey's taking a chance at it and come up the inside. Who's going to brake late? John can brake the latest. Through he goes. Yep, and Graham Tatton, Steve Wright. Looks like Drew Duncan. It is. Damon Yates. Damon Yates going well. A little bit of a crash yesterday. He's all right though. Gavin Gray up the back of John Woods. And Jerk Crew not letting them completely get away. I've just not seen either Harry or AD coming back through. That's not good. Oh, here's, yep. We've got AD, but he's not going very quickly. And not got Harry at all. Oh dear. Is he going to pull in? Yes, he is. No, he's not. He had a problem with his clutch yesterday. I wonder what that sounded to me like. His clutch is slipping. Yeah, he's really opening it up gently. He's definitely got a clutch issue, so he's just trying to get some track time now. Okay, John opened up a bit of a gap as they come round, but not getting it his own way. Mikey Bonnet really keeping him honest. Not in a position to stuff up his inside this time. John has got about 100 feet on him, maybe a little less. Yeah, if John can keep that up, and I'm sure he can, he'll carry on pulling away. He's opened up quite a gap. He's strung out on the first four. Position similar. Graham Tatton third, Steve Wright fourth. Drew Duncan fifth. Damon Yates going well after and off. Hasn't slowed him down at all. And then quite a gap. Jerk Crew, Gavin Gray and John Woods. The two of them have got in front of John. We're looking at the white backgrounds now. These are production bikes. John Holt, Mr. Reddings, and I don't know who that. I should know who that was behind, but I don't. Shane, I think. John Balcom and Gary Smythe. Gary's not going as fast as you normally would expect him to. Threepenny bitting around there slightly, which is strange. And Sean Collinson not letting them completely get away. Okay, John just appeared. He looks like the gap's opened up further. I still haven't seen Mikey come around the hairpin. Still not seen. There's Mikey. Actually, no, that's 80. Sorry, that was John the Greek now about to overtake 80. God, I hope he doesn't do it right in the corner. That'll be horrible. No, safely past him. 80 takes a sensible look behind just to make sure he knows if John's coming past. Others will be past shortly. He's just had a look behind him. It has to be said, Mikey and John definitely still dropping off the DSC brothers. And a bit of a gap opened up to Drew and Damo, but I'm suspecting Damon won't let that go. The man knows how to sink his teeth into the person in front of him and do what he can to keep up. Joe Crew, Gavin Gray, John Woods. Now look like Ben having a look on the way up the inside. Shane Hunsdale. Ben will want to be all over the back of him. John Balcom not going as well as the red background on the bike would suggest. I would have said there's a small issue there. John certainly pretty damn quick when he wants to be. Raced with him in France with the Scootopia Endurance team, and he was putting some absolutely solid lap times in there. Okay, John now way out in front. I kind of hope he's noticed that and doesn't push too hard. Yeah, what the hell am I talking? There's no way that's going to happen. But Mikey not giving up. Just seeing his body English there, he's still really fully committed. Probably knows Graham's behind him, and any serious mistake from Mikey, and Graham will be all over him. But the first four there really strung out over the full length of the away straight. Yeah, I can just see John go heading towards the Jim Clark S's now as the number 5 comes through that corner. Yeah, 80. Oh, yeah, that's a clutch slipping all over the show. I've just found the fuzzy end to my microphone. Sure you wanted to know that? Jerk. Oh, maybe you won't have so much wind noise now. That's nice. Oh, it's been all to fight for round through into the S's. John Woods had to give best there. John hasn't ridden that machine for a while, and I get, like all new machines, it takes a while to get used to them. Ben definitely not let Shane Hunsdale get away. Position still same as last lap. The last lap flag is out though, so we're looking at John the Greek coming back round shortly for to take the checkered flag. Back markers through. Checkered flag is out. John the Greek takes it. Well done, John. Mikey Bonnet definitely not that far behind as they came through the flag. I think either John must have backed off a little. Right, so we would thank you for joining us, obviously, and Jack Redding's go on holding it. Yes, thank you, Jack. Hiya, Shelley. Thank you. And Mr. Sharkey. Well, Mr. Sharkey, we wish you the absolute best from your hospital bed. Don't give the nurses too hard a time, and yeah, we look forward to seeing you soon. And yes. And George, yep, there are another 2 races after this, 1 stock and 1 super. So do keep tuned, do come back to us, and we'll see you shortly for John's commentary.